Two unstoppable forces collide. Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan return to the octagon for a rematch years in development on January 18, 2025. Will Tsarukyan's ascent achieve its zenith, or will Makhachev's hegemony persist? This is a struggle for legacy in the lightweight category, not only a fight. Get ready, fight fans! The delay ends at last. In what looks to be one of UFC history's most spectacular rematches, reigning lightweight champion Islam Makhachev takes on Arman Tsarukyan on January 18, 2025. First fighting in 2019, both fighters have surged to the top of the division since then, compiling outstanding victory streaks and completing elite opponent marks. Now, with both athletes at the height of their abilities, the octagon will once more serve as the best proving ground. 2019 saw Arman Tsarukyan and Islam Makhachev cross paths for the first time. Tsarukyan was fighting his debut UFC bout. It was evident from the beginning of the fight that both opponents were trying to communicate something. Given its fierce nature, the battle was dubbed Battle of the Night. Both adversaries had amazing grappling skills. Although Tsarukyan was inexperienced, he tested the champion in ways very few had been able to achieve and gave Makhachev a run for his money. Still, Makhachev's 4 accurate takedowns and tenacious pressure application helped him to finally win by unanimous decision. Looking fast forward to the present, it is clear that both of the lightweight category fighters have shed whole, perfect tears. Makhachev has maintained an amazing 9-bout winning record since their first fight, therefore raising his overall win record to 14. This brings his overall winning run to 14. He won the lightweight title during this incredible run by overwhelming triumph over former champion Charles Oliveira. Makhachev has not been content with only donning the belt. He has effectively defended his championship 3 times, twice against the formidable Alexander Volkanovski, and most recently against the threatening Dustin Poirier. Conversely, Tsarukyan has been carving his own a path of damage and devastation. Makhachev defeated him, but he swiftly rebounded and became more potent than ever, winning 9 of his most recent 10 fights. His resume features a hard-fought split-decision victory against Oliveira and a spectacular knockout first-round victory over Benil Dariush. Since both rivals are now at the top of their respective sports, this rematch scheduled at UFC 311 is among the most much-awaited lightweight championship fights in recent years. Still, in terms of their skills, how do these two warriors really stand against one another? Let's break it down. Thanks to his Dagestani background and the mentoring of MMA great Khabib Nurmagomedov, Makhachev is known for his grappling skills. Anyone in the category would find him a nightmare because of his natural control of the opponent on the ground and easy securing of takedowns. Some of the finest boxers on the planet have been crushed by his unrelenting pressure and top control. Tsarukyan, though, is not a slouch in the grappling section. In their first battle, he showed he could keep up with Makhachev in scrambles and even resist takedown tries effectively. He has kept improving his wrestling technique over time, so he becomes even more dangerous in ground battles and clinch exchanges. Arman Tsarukyan might have the advantage when it comes to striking. He knocked Benil Dariush down with great force and excellent accuracy. Tsarukyan is a real threat when he is on his feet since his stand-up game has developed to incorporate lightning-fast combinations and perfect timing. Makhachev, on the other hand, uses his striking in a more calculated way, getting ready for his unrelenting strikes that are exact and under control. Though it is not as amazing as it once was, his striking has gotten more and more successful in his battles against Alexander Volkanovski. He is quite difficult to solve because of his durability, defensive knowledge, and ability to land big hits while avoiding harm. Given the amazing contrast between Tsarukyan's frenetic approach and Makhachev's cool demeanor, the rematch between the two players is even more fascinating. Over their careers, both boxers have displayed remarkable cardiograms. Makhachev is practically superhuman in his ability to maintain a relentless pace while battling for 5 rounds. Having traveled the distance several times over his career, Tsarukyan has also shown extraordinary stamina. In terms of durability, both men have shown they can take a shot. For many contenders, Tsarukyan is a tough out because of his capacity to take harm and keep going ahead. Makhachev's defensive grappling emphasizes his general toughness even more, Makhachev's ascent to the top has been much aided by his fight IQ and capacity for following a game plan. He makes relatively few mistakes inside the octagon since he understands when to push ahead and when to exercise caution. Still young, Tsarukyan has demonstrated great development in his adaptability and decision-making throughout bouts. Since their first meeting, his confidence has surged. Thus, this time, he is an even more fierce competitor. This is a collision between two featherweights regarded as among the finest in the world. Not only a fight, but already with the screenplay prepared for him, a youthful, aspirational challenger seeking atonement against the defending champion who had delivered him his first loss in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC. Regarding Makhachev, a triumph would confirm his legacy and propel him one step closer to the dialogue regarded as the best of all time. Should Tsarukyan win, he would be able to prove his deservingness for occupying the top of the category. This would be the arc of ultimate redemption. Who will be left wondering what may have been, and who will be leaving with the belt? Make sure you're tuned in live. Miss a second of the action. Click the subscribe button to follow us for all the most recent fight breakdowns, predictions, and special material preparing for Fight Night. Tell us in the comments who your choice is for the win.